Hello, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Bill Wanamaker, and my submission for the Essential Craftsman 2026 build-off is this Nakashima Trestle style dining table. It's made out of cherry, and it's finished with General Finishes high performance water-based polyurethane. I've always loved building things, but have gotten much more serious about woodworking specifically over the past 6 or 7 years. I love that wood is so reusable, and especially early on, I would throw something together very quickly because I was so impatient, and then I would realize how awful it is, and I could just cut it up or take it apart and make something else out of the same wood. Or I would find junk wood put out with the trash on the sidewalk by someone else and grab that and make something useful out of that. For more of the backstory here, my wife is in a medical training program, so we've had to move a lot. I think we've been in 5 houses in just 6 years, and we've been in Austin now for the past 2 years. And while I've made most of the furniture in our home, a dining table has always felt somewhat unrealistic. The space and the tools needed to make it, knowing we would eventually be moving again, I knew I would want to start with rough lumber for something like a dining table, and it all just felt like a step ahead of where I was at with woodworking. And I figured when we eventually really settled down, maybe then it would be time to make a table. But being in Austin and having a full garage to work in instead of the water heater room in our Philly basement, I finally took the plunge and bought a DW 735 surface planer. And then when the Essential Craftsman Build-Off Challenge was announced, this felt like the perfect motivation to jump in and buy a whole bunch of cherry and get started on this project. And we will likely have to move again, maybe not across the country, but this table will definitely end up in a U-Haul at some point. And luckily it comes apart very easily and should be fairly easy to transport. I could have waited until we were more settled, but maybe we'll never be truly settled. And I could always find a reason to not step out of my comfort zone. But I appreciate the motivation that came from this build-off, and knowing that I'd eventually have to make and share this video to push me to build something that I really am proud of. Please consider voting for me and this table as my submission into this challenge, and thank you very much for watching.